Today I will be doing a video on YouCut video editor. Now I have the premium version or pro version of this app, which really doesn't add a whole lot, but it does add some, extra features that are just added on to what you already have in free version. Free version has a whole lot, and it is for Android only. They do not have an app for iOS or PC. If you want this app, you have to have an Android device. Now, when you click plus, you'll see I have all these drafts, and what it does is when you click back or you swipe back accidentally or something, your project will save as a draft, and everything you had before was just saved exactly where you had it. So if you accidentally X out of it without meaning to, it'll be saved as a draft, so you can continue where you left off. You don't have to be like, oh my god, I didn't save and I lost all my progress. Nope, everything is here. So like here, see, my progress is still here. I click back, save to drafts. Everything I've done is saved as a draft. So I have a bunch of drafts here, as you can see. Now you click new project and you go to material. They have all these different materials here. Color, the different colors. Beginning, as you see it says new, this one is new. Some of them they have double because of the different orientations. If you click on it and hold it, it'll play as a preview. So like, welcome to my channel, my vlog, things like that. So these are basically like intros. Then they have endings. They have some of these. This is the one I use for my outro. So these are endings they have. Blending, of course you put it on top and blend it in. So these are like effects basically. Love, Valentine's Day. Glitching. Static. Have all of these. Transitions. Scenery. Festival. These are like all the holidays, Christmas, New Year's, Mother's Day, Easter, all of those. Space. They have some green screens. Now I made my own green screen before this was added on here. I just took a picture of what I wanted to use as the frame. And then I took a screenshot of the color green from Google Images, pasted it on top. Now I have my own green screen. Fun. And they have frames. Now go to recent, let's say this right here. Now of course you can trim. If you want to trim it, you can also click on the orange and select a certain time, cut it, and split it. Then they have music. Now these are all different. These are featured musics right here, all the different songs they have. Now it does not avoid copyright. Don't think, oh, it's free on the app, so it must be copyright free. No, it is not. Because in the Q&A, I'll say, why did I get copyright strike by YouTube or copyright claim by Instagram? They will copyright claim you for music you do not own. Just because it's from an app doesn't mean it's free and you will get away with it. So please be wary of that. So they're featured, different songs they have. My music, this is all music saved on your phone, or you can extract audio from a video. I just discovered this feature. So if you have a video on your phone and you just want the audio from it, you can use that in the app. You don't have to go somewhere separate to change it from a video to MP3 or whatever. And they have different effects. These are the hot ones right now. Some of the different effects: airplane, animals, bells, cartoons, laughter, social, weather, instruments. So if you want to add an effect in there, those are recent ones that you may have used. Now onto filter. They have all kinds of filters. A lot of these filters, well, some of them are premium only. If you have the premium version of the app, you get some of these filters. And also you may see some filters, effects, and animations for like text and stickers. They will have like either a TikTok or Instagram logo on it in the corner. That means you have to follow them on TikTok or Instagram. course, you can adjust brightness, contrast, saturation, sharpen, grain, all of that. If you notice here next to the plus button, they have a mute clip audio. So if you want to mute the clip's audio, you can do that, or you can just turn the volume all the way down. There's a volume button. We'll get to that. Now we're on to effects. To use an effect, you have to hold it to however long you want it, or you can just drag the ends of it, or you can just drag it this way. So these are different effects: glitch, beat, mood, motion, rhythm, retro, magic, and mirror. And a hack I discovered, if you want to play multiple videos at once, but you don't want to take up like half the screen of one video to put one on top, you can actually just use a mirror effect. So like this one, now there's two. So you have the original on one side, and then you can place the other video on the other side to make sure it's evenly lined up where the two videos meet. So there you go, you have two videos at once. You just use the mirror effect. That's what I discovered. That's how I made my my thumbnail. Now thumbnails you should only make with photo editing software. People recommend like Photoshop and all that. But I make my thumbnails on this app because of all the features it has, so it just makes it easier for me than having a separate program for that. I just do that because it's easy. So what I did for my Mario Kart thumbnails, you saw how I had 5 pictures in one. I had my base for one track, and then I used the 4 mirrors to split into 4. I pasted my 3 pictures on top. Now another thing, for text, images, pips, stickers, all of that is limited to 3 layers. You have your base, you can put 3 on top of that. So since 3 is the max premium version or not, what I did was I split into 4, then I put my 3 on top, and my last picture, the trophy in the middle, I used as a sticker. So it counted as a picture, but it's a sticker, so it doesn't count as like my extra layer, so I can still put it on top. So these are all the effects they have here. Then you have text. So let's say subscribe. You can choose different fonts they have. Some of these I did add on here because the app wouldn't have a Super Mario Maker or Mario Kart font. I added those on there. You click the plus button. You can either import your font or you can use some of the ones they already have on here. Now with the free version, instead of saying free next to the font, it'll have a play button. So you have to watch an ad to unlock the font, but it is free. With the premium version, they're all already unlocked free. You don't have to watch an ad to get them. English and all these different other languages you can filter by if you want just certain language fonts. But it's funny, in English, some of these fonts under here are not English. It may look like it, but it's not. See, like this one right here is not English. Some of these, they don't look English at all. But they count them under English for some reason. I don't know. That's just a bug, I guess. But they have all these cool fonts you can use. All these cool ones. Different languages if you want to search by that. But yes, you can import your own font from online. Just go online, find it, download it, import it in the app. And then once you choose what kind of font you want, let's say Pixel, you can choose a color for it. Let's say I want to go with white. You can do a label around it if you want. Let's say red. Of course, you can do a border around the font itself. And you can add a shadow. And you can adjust the shadow, of course, on the side or up and down. You can blur it if you like, how much blur you want the shadow to be. Then, of course, animation, fading in and out, zooming, however you want it to be, the time you want to set it for. Of course, in, out, or you can loop it. And then character-wise, how spread apart you want it, line, and of course the opacity. You can do it on the sides or in the middle, bold, if you want it bold, italics, underline, or all uppercase. So these are all these different things you can do with your fonts and text you want to add, but you can only add 3 on top. So let's say I want to add more, click the plus. Let's say comment. Check. So now I have a second one, and then I add a third one. Say like, check. And now when I add another one, I cannot exceed the max number over 3. So I cannot add more than 3. And also when you click on it, you see the 2 little squares. That's to duplicate it. So if you want to duplicate it. Or you click that pencil button to edit it. Or you can of course change the size or use the little circle to stretch it or squish it together. You can split it of course, delete it, adjust it, all that. And with the 2 checks, it says batch. That's if you want to batch edit multiple texts at a time. So you want them to all look the same instead of doing each individual one to the exact settings you put for. Just batch edit it all. So like if you have it in one way, you want to change it. You want to change all of the text you added. Batch. It'll change them all at the same time. Now we're on to stickers, which you also have a max of 3. If you click the plus button, you can use an image as a sticker if you like. And with the scissors, what it does is remove the background. As you can see, some of these, they don't have a background. All these don't have a background to them because I used that feature. That's actually a new feature they added. You can remove the background of an image. So let's say this little image I took. See? The background is gone. Though I did remove her hair too, but you get the picture. Then you can blur stuff. Stretch it out however much you want it. There are different kinds of blurring effects you can do and how intense you want it. So there is that. You have adjusting. You have emojis here. All emojis you can want. And with GIFs, what you can do. These are trending GIFs right now. GIF, however you say it. You can also search if you want. Let's say YouTube. So they have all these cool stickers. That's how I did the subscribe sticker in my intro, the little animation. You have GIF, different kinds of GIFs if you want, or text, which are just words, of course. But you can search whatever you like, and it'll pop up here. Of course, they have different categories too: effects, emojis, all of these. If you want to do one of these that is specific. So let's say we do that. All right. Now we're on to picture in picture. If you want to add something on top, let's say this. Add this image on top. Of course, you only get 3 on top. Animation for it, zoom in, zoom out. Or if you want to do a loop, you can chroma key, which is a feature they added. See, chroma key, the strength of it. Just depends on what it is. Chroma key is not always reliable on this. So it's kind of hard sometimes to get things exactly how you want it. Of course, the shadow, if you want to add a shadow to it. But you can chroma key things. Of course, you can split it. You can mask it if you want. You can do different masks, hearts, stars. You can delete it or you can crop it if you like. You know how to crop works. And with cropping, they have different icons on them. So like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok for different orientations. Or these preset ones, or you can just do it however you like. They also have blending if you want to blend it in to your background. So this is like the blending materials they have, different effects you want to blend into the background if you like. Of course, the opacity of it, overlay, all of that. Of course, the opacity, you can fill it to fill the screen. And then, of course, filters for it if you want to add a filter, and duration. This is a new feature they have, freeze. So if you want to freeze the clip in there, you can freeze it for a certain amount of time. They have that. Of course, you can copy or replace it and rotate it. Mirror, flip, or 90 degrees. So there's that. Then we have speed, how fast you want it. You can go as slow as 0.2 or as fast as times 100. And of course, the double check means if you want to batch edit it, of course. Background, if you want, of course, the different orientations for background. If you do know background, it'll just be kind of like a blurry thing in the back. Of or you can do a color if you want to do a color, or you can actually do a background image. They have some that's already here, but you can add your own image for a background if you like. Those are different colors. Also with colors for text and everything, there's classic. All these different colors here you can see. There's Google. There's some bright colors. There's more Randy. And then they have Wear. Now Wear, all the gradients, these are all premium features only. So if you have the free version, you cannot use gradients. So these are all the different backgrounds you could use if you like. And let's see, next you have the record. So if you want to record your audio over while you're editing, you can do that. So if you just have footage and you want to record audio on top, that's what the microphone button is for. Of course, the volume of the video can go up to 200 or 0. And then, of course, rotating it, flipping it, crop it up. Like I said, they have different ratios for different things, or you can just crop it yourself. And of course, Q&A, merging video, volume, editing. So like music, it says, why did I receive YouTube music copyright claims? Why did I receive Instagram music copyright claims? You received it. Like it said, built-in music are purchased directly from musicians or music websites. Unlike takedowns, which are defined by law, you know what a copyright claim is versus a strike. So like it said, you will still may get copyright strikes. And this is about the pro version, you know, purchasing your subscription, all of that. So here are all these features you have. Trim, cut, split, music, draw all these effects, your music, take audio from a video, and all the featured songs they have on here. Filters, you want to add a filter on top. Adjusting, brightness, sharpen, grain. Effects, different effects, glitch, beat, motion, rhythm, retro, music, mirror, magic, all of those. You have text, add your text if you like. You can change the color, the text, label, border, shadow, add an animation for it. Bold, italics, underline, all capital letters. You can split it, all of that. Stickers, you want to search for a specific GIF or sticker. There's emojis. You can take the background out of a sticker, use an image as a sticker. You can blur something out, and of course adjust the opacity. Pip, you can add a picture or video on top. So like how they do for reaction videos. And you can chroma key within Pip. You cannot chroma key the base image. Whatever's on the bottom cannot be chroma keyed. Only stuff put on top through the Pip feature can be chroma keyed. So I'll let you know. Anything you put on top with picture-in-picture can be chroma keyed. Anything else cannot be chroma keyed. Unless you, of course, use a sticker with the background removal feature. That's kind of like chroma key because you're removing the background. But yeah, and then they have speed. 1.2 all the way to times 100. Background, you can do a color, a ratio, or an actual image. You can record your own voice on top if you like, your own audio. You can mute clip audio. You can rotate it, flip it, crop it. And also on the free version, you're limited to the amount of clips you can enter in at once. But with the premium version, you can have unlimited upload clips. Like if you want to put a bunch of clips together, with the free version, you're limited to a number. I don't remember what that number is. I don't know if you can look it up somewhere. Maybe you can tell me. I honestly don't know if it says it anywhere, the limit on the free version. But I know on the premium version, one of the features is unlimited clips. Now, when you think is that, oh, because it's free, I'll have a bunch of ads. You will not. The only ad you ever truly get is when you click save, which I'll show you here. You click save. Of course, you pick your resolution, frame rate, quality. It'll put it at a recommended resolution for you. It tells you your estimated file size. When you click save, you will get an ad while it's rendering. It'll be a quick ad you may get. That's pretty much the only ad you'll ever see. You don't have an ad at the bottom of the screen, as you can see right here. You don't have an ad on the little top of the screen or ad pop up while editing. And the whole time I have not had a single ad in this whole video, because only when you click save, you will get an ad, and that is it. There's no other ads. There may be an ad in the top, I think, when I go to music. No. Sometimes there may be a little ad at the top, but no, there's no ads in this whole thing except when you click save. That is your only ad. There is no ad pop-ups while editing or anything. That's another cool feature about this app. It's not full of that you think free version. I'm gonna have a watermark and a bunch of ads pop up while I'm editing. No, there's no watermarks whatsoever. There's not a single watermark, premium or free. There's no ads unless you click save. But if you have the premium version, there's no ad when you click save either. So there's pretty much just one ad you will ever get in this app when you click save. And sometimes you may not even get an ad. Sometimes you may not, because I haven't got an ad sometimes. But usually there's no ad. So this is the app. So if you want to preview something, remember, you click on it and you hold it to preview whatever that is, or a quick preview. There's a bunch of materials to add on top, intro, outro, green screens, all of that.